watching Sunday Morning Matters on KC24, your local election headquarters.
Said it's not the question, the death penalty, of whether or not people deserve to die for their heinous acts. The question really is, do we have the right to kill? Do we have the right to kill? And that's a deep and existential question. I don't believe we do.
It's the executive order that has everyone talking. Is it alienating victims? Is it alienating voters? Let's bring back our panel this week. Jim Verros over there, Humberto Gomez, Alex Tavlian. Guys, you heard from the governor, and this has been a big talking point all week. As soon as he put pen to paper on this one, more than 700 inmates, 737 to be exact, getting the reprieve. Guys like Marcus Wesson, who is known as the worst mass murderer Fresno has ever seen, and guys like Scott Peterson, just to name a couple. Jim, I'll start with you. Governor Gavin Newsom, do you like what he's doing here, or is this just absolutely the wrong move this early in his governorship?
I think if he was going to do something like this, now is a good time to do it, because I mean, he's got all the political capital in the world. He doesn't really have a Republican opponent right now in the House or anywhere, so it's him against Donald Trump at this point. So I think in regards to what he's doing, obviously the federal government came into the state of California years ago saying that you have to reduce the population of inmates. So California has been trying to get under that threshold in regards to the capital punishment. You know, listen, just because they've gotten the death penalty, I mean, how long has Marcus Wesson been on death row? Scott Peterson, it's not like they're taking him out back, 90 days later. I mean, how much money, I mean, you want to talk about conservatives and Republicans, how much money is spent in appeals and whatnot? At a certain point, you run out of money.
But the governor says they're going to save billions of dollars by doing this.
Yeah.
Humberto,
yes.
Do you see it that way?
Yes, according to some statistics that I did read, having a death row inmate costs an average of $90,000 more with all the appeals process and everything like that. And releasing those amount of inmates from death row to just life term prison sentences will save, I think, $150 million over the lifespan of that. But in terms of what I see, I think what the governor's explaining is that the death penalty has been unjust in terms of what class, what race, and since 1973, there have been 200 prisoners that have been released from death row because of their innocence, based upon DNA, matching samples. So I think you look at that, because I feel like this. Look, if we executed someone that was innocent, that one person is enough. Because we have flaws in our justice system. So I think that's what the governor's looking in terms of that.
Well, just for sake of argument here,
right.
I don't know if a whole lot of the victims' families are going to buy into that one.
Right.
Alex, I mean, the victims feel like maybe here the governor is almost victimizing them again by doing this.
Yeah, 100%. I think, the last execution in the state of California was 2006. It was actually a guy from Fresno, Clarence Ray Allen. We haven't seen an execution in 13 years. And at the end of the day, what Governor Newsom is saying is really, and this is just one more step in the decriminalization agenda that Democrats have been pushing in the state for the last 5 years. This is just this is following Prop 47, Prop 57. This is really just telling any victim of pretty much any crime now, up to the absolute most heinous crime, you're not going to face punishment in California. This is really no longer your issue. Even if we weren't executing people before this is a big, big welcome sign for people who are worried about the impact of committing a murder. I mean, that's pretty big stuff.
And Governor Newsom, I mean, he won the seat pretty easily. But again, he's alienating the voters who the majority said in 2016 and in 2012 they were in favor of death row, of executions. Is he alienating voters now by doing this, Humberto?
I think over the last several polls, in terms of favoritism towards the death penalty, has gone down tremendously. So I think the governor's making those bold decisions. He made a bold decision too, that basically that allowed for same-sex marriage. So he's used to making these bold decisions, and I think this is another bold decision that maybe he thinks he's ahead of his time, that it will be a natural course. And also one thing too, who's making those cocktails now? Because a lot of pharmaceutical companies have decided not to make those combination cocktails. for lethal injection. So where are we going to get those cocktails for lethal injection for this to occur?
And Jim, I'll leave it with you. We'll punctuate this one before we get to our next topic.
Sure.
I mean, again, I think voters are still saying, hey, wait a minute, you asked us to vote on this. Now they're going to put a repeal ballot on the ballot, I should say, in 2020. How are voters looking at this? Because they said, hey, we put this guy in office, but wait a minute, we also voted in favor of this.
I think Gavin Newsom now is starting to say, you know, I've got about a year now until the primaries, and I think that he's going to have a year to be able to roll this out, and he knows he's going to have a strong Democratic turnout in 2020, especially with how many Democrats are running for president. Obviously, everyone's going to be going to the polls. Listen, you don't put something like this on the ballot unless you think you're going to win.
Yep.
And he's pulled this data.
Right.
So he's not going to go out there and do what he's doing unless his machine is telling him, hey, you can win this.
All right, let's move on to the new voting system for 2020. As you know, March of next year is the new primary here in California instead of June. So we look at the new voting system. We'll have these new 50 voting centers. It's about a $1.5 million upgrade, a 20-year. It's been since we get a new voting system. So obviously something that maybe voters won't be able to get used to so quickly, but is this the move that Fresno County needed to make? I'll go with you.
You know, I don't think it was necessary. I'll be honest. The backstory to this for folks at home is Secretary of State audited the county, and they said, you've got 20-year-old voting equipment, so to become compliant with what we want, and they raised the standards, you have to adopt this act. So it went from being called the Voters' Choice Act to, in the eyes of the county, the No Choice Act. In reality, there's no issues with Fresno County's voting machines. There was no issues at all. Fresno County, of the 5 major counties in the Central Valley, is usually the fastest in processing results. And even with Madera County in 2018, using this system really didn't dramatically change how elections were run, but it doesn't warrant the $1.5 million investment. And so at the end of the day, the current system didn't seem to be a problem, and so we're really not getting much value add here.
And Humberto, I mean, I'll go to you on this because, you know, 20 million Californians are now registered to vote right now. That is the most we've seen in a 25-year span. I think it's since 1996, if I'm not mistaken. So if I do my math, I mean, you can do it for me. I think it's around 25 years, I think. But still, that's a long time since we've seen that many people to register to vote. And now you're changing a voting system where you have to find these voting centers that haven't been released yet. Could this be a potential problem?
It can be a potential problem, absolutely. But I think each party has to do their homework. They have to say, you know what, this is the new law. Everybody's going to get a vote by mail. Guess what? You have to do your PR. You have to educate your voters. You got to be out there. So guess what? We just got to work for it. And for me, anything that makes voting easier, to me, it's a great idea. I mean, I've gone to Las Vegas, you know, when they have their elections, they have voting in casinos, voting at work, voting in your supermarket. Hey, if it makes it easier to vote for folks to participate in the democratic process, I'm all for it.
All right, Jim, we'll let you finish this off because
if only there was a way that someone would send you a ballot 90 days before that you could fill out and send it back in. I don't know how much easier you need it at a certain point.
By the way, that's called mailing.
You know, snail mail. There's a process.
It's only been around since 1789.
You know, but listen, I think that what the clerk is saying is that it may not be a problem now, but they could, you know, they want to get in front of it and they want to be able to say, hey, you know, we have installed better equipment, so if there was an instance of some sort of glitch that they could not have to look into the camera and say, yeah, our equipment is 20 years old. It's the brand new stuff.
All right, good stuff, guys. Thank you so much for being here tonight. It was spirited talk, huh?
Yeah.
All right, good stuff. Still to come.